Hello everyone, it's me. Well, I only got as far as doing all the videos up until this morning. So of course now that means I've got to make some more for the next few days. Oh, excuse me, I've got such an itchy ear. Oh! Right, enough done. Oh, God. Anyway, yep, look what I'm back on doing. Black. The black from Catana. I was going to start a little bit earlier, but guess what? I remembered I was cooking my dinner. Well, leaving it in the fry pan and letting the bacon and eggs cook. So I've been a bit busy the past few days, and I've only just sort of, well, got up round about an hour ago. Oh God, because yesterday I really did overdo it. Yesterday I was doing a lot of tidying up in my bedroom, because somewhere in May we've been told that we're having a housing sort of check through, a walk through. They do it every so often. But what gets me is that I'm basically being told I must have my house completely and utterly tidy and free from anything, you know. Because, well, I'm a bit of a hoarder, yes, but I'm not that bad. And I'm slowly moving things over to my office, but I have no help. So, you know, I have to do it all on my scooter. And as you can imagine, it doesn't take very much. And then, of course, I have to try and lug it up the stairs. So I do have to pace myself. And usually after one trip up, well, just say I'm upstairs sat on a stool, because I haven't managed to get the chair up there yet, because it's quite a heavy chair, heavy wooden one. And I'm sat on my stool trying to balance on it, and my back is in agony. I'm in so much pain, and you know, the sweat is pouring off me, and my legs feel like rubber, and it's just, yeah. So I'm only going to be able to do what I can. But yesterday I went up into the corner of my bedroom where the table is, where I have my 12 by 12 inch packs of paper and cards and other crafty items. And then behind that I have so if I turn around, I have a Kallax unit against the wall with a little bookcase on top of it, and that's where I keep my Modazushi TGCF books and videos and DVDs, etc., as well as a few other craft items which fit up there. So I spent ages tidying up that. And I've also got two of those little red IKEA filing cabinet things. They've got like 6 drawers, I think, in each one. Well, I completely and utterly tidied out one set of them, and I've put things in there which I know I'm going to keep. So I was flipping ruthless. Lots of little card snippets that I've been keeping, because, well, you never know, and it seems such a waste to throw them away. But I binned them, and various other bits. And I've got a bag from charity shops that I've been putting bits in for charity shop. I've got a little basket thing for things which I've got to take photos of and list and sell on eBay. And then I've got a box full of sheets of cover papers. Well, it was a phase when I was going through down to the post office. Well, when I was selling on Etsy, and I was in the post office quite often, and I used to ask them to save me their what's it called, labels sheets, you know, after they've used them. And because they made great cover papers, you know, one side was sticky. And actually, I wonder if I've got any. I could have some. Ah, yes, here they are. Now, before I started doing this bit that I'm about to show you, I was just selling them on eBay. I'd take off the sticky bit where the label went, and I'd just sell them on eBay. But then I started finding a way to put them through my printer. So in this pack, I think there's about 10 of them. But you see, that's like that. And then I did those ones. But I will show you what they are like. So let's take that off. And that off, put it on there. And so I'm just taking the washi tape that I've got holding them on. I don't know actually why I'm taking this off, because I did have some in my box basket which I was using. Right, so there we go. That's that. Da da da. Da da da. Perfect, or what? And you could, if you wanted to, you could cut them in half so you've got little square pieces. But I mean, look at that. And isn't that pretty? A lovely Japanese sort of thing. But these were the devil-own job to get them through the printer. Look at that. I mean, if it's a black and white design, I might be able to try and print it through my label printer. But I've yet to fathom that bit out. But anyway, that is this. So what I'm doing now is I'm upstairs. I'm what's it called, just taking off the sticky bits. Well, I'm trying to print them through first, testing them out with the sticky bit back onto, because that might add a little bit of stiffness to it. But we will see how that goes, and then I'll probably put those up on eBay. I might even do them with my sexy one Ebo, you know, the one bearing the chest. So there's something really sexy to look at. I'm going to have to try that one and see if it works. But yes, so so I was sorting those out. I've got a bag of bits, cards, and some 12 by 12 paper packs which I won't use really, and I've got those in to take up to my craft group. And what else? Yes, so that corner, I mean, I haven't gone through the donor boxes and I haven't gone under the table, and well, to be honest, I won't be going to do that, because as I say, you know, at the end of the day, this is my house, this is how I live in it, and I'm not going to be told how I'm to live in my own house. You know, what I can and can't have, if you know what I mean. I mean, as it is, finding out that I can't sort of get a grant, well, I might be able to, but because it's a kitchen that I'm after a few, you know, changing of these kitchen cupboards, because some of them are broken. Some were broken when they put the fans in, because the fan wouldn't, in the place where it was, the door wouldn't open to the cupboard, so they took the cupboard doors off. So I've got that. And I'm just sort of thinking, God, Struth, you know, this is a pain in the bottom. And so but if I want to get a new, you know, cupboards, I can't do them myself. So I won't be able to pay for them myself and do them myself, even though I'm living here. It has to go through the committee. And but because it's a big thing, I won't be able to, whatever, it'd have to go through the committee, and they'd have to see what they're going to do. And I was just thinking, for God's sakes, these cupboards. When I moved in, this place was, to be honest, an absolute dive. Stains on the carpet, you know, dirty wallpaper, paint chipping off door frames where they hadn't been primed or whatever first. You know, they just put gloss paint over wood. And you just sort of think, and then And it's just like, oh God. But then if it has to go through committee, it's like great, you know. Meanwhile, I'm stuck living in a hellhole, which wasn't my making, but because I was so desperate for housing, I took it as it was. What I should have said was, but my head, you know, I was in the midst of a breakdown, to be honest, and I couldn't think straight. You know, I was given 2 weeks to move out of my old place. I was, oh God, it was horrendous. My head just went bang. And then, what happened then? Then it was, oh, I don't know. Yeah, so I just took it as it is, as it was. But what I should have done was I should have said, right, can you sort out the carpet then? And got it all done before I went in. But I didn't. And that would have probably taken forever anyway to do. So I didn't really have much choice. Oh well. So I'm just going to do the bare minimum. I'm going to tidy up the floor space. I'm going to move all the stuff off the carpet, throw all the clothes that are in bags at the minute. I'm going to put them in the chest of drawers upstairs because, well, that's practically empty, but I've got to clear up before in front of it. I've got to find a better place for my diamond paintings to go, the ones that I haven't done. I've got to tidy up under the table here to make more space. But all in the meantime, I am binning and, you know, I've done about 2 big bin bags full of rubbish so far. But because I did all that yesterday, it meant to this morning, I really couldn't move. I was aching so much. I mean, as it is, my arms are still aching. And, oh, and every time I turned around, I'd knock something. And then, because I'd just turn around things and balance things on certain places, they all went round. And one of my little heart cutters, the smaller of the heart cutter, it's about that big, but I got it for my diamond, for my, what's it called? Needle punching template. I got that and a bigger one, which made perfect because I could just draw around one and then put the other one inside and draw around the other, and that would have been ideal. But, well, in the process, I turned around and I went and trod on the bloody thing. Luckily, I didn't notice it so much because I had my slippers on, but I bent it. So now that means I've got to go and try and rebend it back into shape. And if I can't, well, it's going to have to be binned. So I was gutted at that. But yeah, so... yeah, so I'm sort of getting there. I was getting into the good old mood of things up there. So I've got a bag that I've got to sort through of little bits just to put them into little bags, you know, like sandwich bags, some of the smaller scraps, which I know, you know. And also I've got to check it through because there's some in there that I still want, but I couldn't find anywhere to put them. So I just put them all in that bag and said, well, I've got to go through that bag at any rate because they're ideal for me for my little notebooks that I do, which then I post off when I have a sale. So, yes. So I'm going to hunt those out. Luckily, I saw the DAC drop today, and nope, didn't fancy any of those, thankfully, because I'm not supposed to be looking. I've got what I'm... what's going on here? I've got what I want. What is happening? Oh, sticking on this bloody plastic. All right, I think I need more in there. I mean, all this flipping black. Ugh, but it has to be done. So there's no point putting it off. Oh dear, look, it keeps overlapping. That's what gets me. So I think, oh, is this one of the older canvases? Because, oh, I think that's why I stopped doing it, wasn't it? I think it's like it's one of the older canvases where the drills don't fit, because there might be new drills. Old canvas or new canvas, old drills, one or the other. Oh, what a pain in the bottom. Oh well. Oh dear. Oh, I had an amazing dream the other day. Oh my God. I was in this party. Massive house, massive house. And I've gone there and there was Wang Yibo. Wang Yibo, I actually had a dream of Wang Yibo. What are the chances of that? Oh God, it was amazing. And in his dream, I was his friend, I think it was. But and I saw him and I went racing up to him, hugged him, and sort of, you know, as the polite people do, you know, when they find somebody hugging them, they put their arms around them, don't they, just to steady them. But we fell over, and I kissed him. I kissed him several times on the cheek, and then I was so bloody gutted then. I mean, he didn't do anything improper, so Zanga can feel, you know, relieved. But my ex, the one who had died, came up and basically grabbed my hand, pulled me up and marched me off. And I didn't want to go. And it's like, no! You know, how often do you get to spend time in your dream with an idol that you absolutely adore? Well, you certainly aren't going to want to leave, are you? No, but I was forced to leave. Gutted. Absolutely gutted. Yes. And then, of course, I woke up. Oh, well, actually, I did spend a bit of time before I did wake up trying to find him again at the party. But he'd gone. And I was like, oh, God, if only he was having the same dream. That could be it, couldn't it? All these people that you see in the dreams are having a similar dream to you. No wonder I didn't see him. He'd run off quick. Zanga, there's a strange woman up. Oh my God, help, save me. She's like what dogs are to you. Oh, I need saving from. Yeah, okay. Oh, this is so frustrating. This bit is really annoying me. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. I feel a good mind just to tear off all the black that I've got on it and paint over it black or something, because it's just frustrating. But I have to persist. I wanted to finish another one, didn't I? I wanted to finish another painting that I've got that was small enough that I could finish, but no. This one, yes, it may be small. I could finish the cat, no problem, but the rest of it, not a hope. And it is, do you know what? it's peeing me off so much that I'm not going to do it. I'm going to change and do another one. Because I'm not going to faff around with a painting that's like this. Nope. I'm not happy with that, which is a real shame. Means I've still got this little box and stuff for work. Right, that can go over there. What can I do in the meantime, she says. Oh dear, what can I do in the meantime? Does anybody else have paintings like this that you sort of start and you think, oh God, and then you forget about them and then you start it again, you go, oh God, yes, now I remember. Right, let me see. I suppose I should get back to this thing then. That is what I've got so far. Yeah, it's hard. This one is harder than I thought because it's confetti. So confetti-ized. But, well, we will try it. Oh dear. I found some... are these part of them? Oh, that's part of that one. Right. So we start with Catana and we end with, open up my mash up pot. Right. Here we go. Nice lot of colours though. Right, so let us see. It's this bit. Tea. I have found a tea. I'll have a tea, please, Bob. Anybody remember what that was to? BBC. It was a English. Only kids, I think. Game. Blockbuster. Tea. Oh, this is more like it. I don't know why that other one was just so crap. Yeah, I think I will finish that other one off, just the cat, and I will take off those black ones that I've put on there. And I will, what's the word? I will then do something about it, you know, even if I get some no, I don't think I'll do glitter or mica. I might just paint it, find a gloss or something. I don't know. Or what I could try is tearing off little pieces of paper or cutting them out, little pieces of paper, and decoupaging them on top of where the black is. So it looks like the cat is in like a big bush wooded area or something, or it's in a cupboard, or it's... yeah, I don't know. I'll have to have a think. But it's so frustrating when you get something like that. And I'd forgotten that I was so frustrated with it. That's why it was put up there in the first place. I thought it was just because I got bored of doing the black. Which, yes, is partially true because the black was so crap. Right, have I got any teas? Any more teas? Any more teas? Bring out your tea. Oh, tea. Oh, just right. Yum, yum, yum. I think that's all the T's. So I want U or V now. Oh, that's my... You don't get my... U or V. So I want to do a kitting down. U or V? U. Right. Well, this, I think this is where I got the single placing from, because a lot of this pattern is, let's face it, single placed. Is anybody else still doing theirs, or have they changed their mind and not done one? I know there's one person who's doing it. Can't wait to see an update. This one hasn't turned out like how I thought, because I chose the picture wrongly. I should have, as I said before, chosen a different picture. But, well, I didn't. Right. Well, I think... Well, this one's going up tomorrow. And then, come Monday, I'm going to do the strawberry shortcake. And I'm going to, you know, write down my time, how long it takes me to do it. Because I want to try and get it done in like 12 hours. I might not do all the 12 hours in one sitting though, because I have to free up a day. And tomorrow there is a possibility that I might end up having my grandkids, or I might go and see my grandkids. I forgot to do the dots on these. I was going to do the coloured dots with my Sharpies, but I got tidying up instead. Oh dear. You. Have I done A's? Because if so, there's another A there. Have I got all the U's? Let's try and find that A just to fill it in while I can see it and remember it's there. Oh. A up. A up, A up. I can't find my A. It's got to be here, isn't it, really? No, 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 no. Oh, geez. Oh, thank God for that. It hadn't been put back in the bag. Zip the law, because I found a few that weren't in the bag on the side. I thought, oh God. Right, U's. I think I've got them all now, haven't I? But if I haven't, I haven't. Right, V's or Z's? Is that a V? I think that's a V. Oh, I had V. Yeah, V. Got a V. I think the next one I'm going to do a wheel spin. We can see what we're going to do. Oh, look, there's a U. Freaking typical. I am doing V's, aren't I? Yes. So, oh God, get a drill on. Can't believe we're in April, nearly the middle of April. Oh, one of my Temu orders came today. Don't ask, because I don't know. I really don't know. I really doubly don't know. I think I watched, late at night obviously, a YouTube thing of someone doing little purses using continuous zips. So one lot of continuous zips, and then this one, which I chose at a later date because it was just awesome. Look at that. So I've got two lots of continuous zips. I got some pens, you know, like zebra pens, a pack of 6 or 7 I think there was in that. That was all very well, but then I realised I'd only ordered some on another one. Oh, and then there's this, which I didn't think this was going to be as big as it was. You know what it is? It is a water bowl, but it's way too big for my cat. So I'm going to have to give it to my daughter, post it down to my daughter. For whiskey. Oh, I've done this, V's now. Yes, so it's like, oh God, why? Late at night. Don't know what else. I don't look, you know, on Temu or AliExpress. I really don't. I don't look. Because, well, Z. Oh. Yeah. It's no wonder I'm all out of money this month. But luckily, it's the end of the month. I get my PIP, so I can borrow from my office rent money, because come the end of the month I can put it back, and then I don't have to worry about the following month because the PIP will come in again. There's some, because it's paid every 4 weeks, there's some months in the year that I get 2 payments, you know, either at the very beginning and then or at the very end, and at the very end, or whatever. So it's quite handy. Oh, look, there's another U. Have I done all the Zs? Probably not. Right, we want R or S. Now, quite like doing this guessing game, R or S. See which one I pick up first, and it's S. Yeah, back to the housing. So when they come round and they look round here, if they're going to start looking down their noses at me, I shall remind them that actually this is my home. I've done all the S's, I think I have. Right, let's try and do some of these D's or O's. D's or O's. Can't tell while this is shaking. Ah, D's. And then it'd be G's and O's. Oh God, here we go again. D I'm doing, aren't I? It's a different colour. And if I get one that's not quite right, well, do you know what? Life is too goddamn short. Is it not, folks? Oops. I'm going to do as best I can, then I'm going to go back over with it, with me looking at it very closely. And we will go from there. Problem is the colour is so close to the colour that O is on here, so O and D look so much alike. It's slightly different, the D, but not much. There's a D. O, 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 D. What is now? O, 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 O. That's a D. And it is now. That's a D. It is now. Right, I've got to take this up to my eyeballs. Take the glasses off. Yeah, there's a D. Taking glasses off. This is a bit of hard work. O, 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 O. Ah, it's a D. Ah. That's a D. I've got one more D, I think. No, that's an O. Right. The rest are O's and N's. So I put in about 4. 3? I don't know. Well, there is an N. So there's the N and there's the O. So I'm going to do the O's next. Now this is ends, isn't it? Well, I definitely think I should have done a different picture. Oh, but well, I still think it's going to look interesting when it's done. And I will try this again at some point, but on a you know, better chosen non-confettiized or not very confettiized painting. N. There we go. O-O-O-O-N. Oh, a few N's around there. O-O-O-O. Right, the rest are N's, but I'm going to do that L. Huh. If I can get the lid on. Oh, that's an I. There's an L. And I suppose I ought to do a U as well, haven't I? L. And an F. F. Oh, an E and a U. Definitely missed a few, haven't I? E and a U. There it is. Right, now I think I've caught up with all those ones. Now let's go on to the O's. Get these ones out of the way. Whoops, sorry, I'm just trying to bring it down a bit. Oh, well. Definitely think I should have done a different painting, and I'm just going to keep saying that now. I think that's why perhaps I've gone off doing this one. Well, either way, however many of you that have entered, I've only seen one picture up on my Facebook page, so and she's doing amazing. It's looking good, so I can't wait to see the next part. And even if it is only she that has entered, she will get a prize. But even if you're just doing it just for painting along, I still like to see your pictures, see what you've come up with. But we will see. Oh dear. Oh, I hate it when you think you've got one on the end and then you find you haven't. But you only ever seem to find it when you're pushing it down onto the painting. Oh dear. I've really got to get back in the swing of this because I've got way too many paintings that I've got to finish off. I'm going to try. Tomorrow when I wake up, I'm not going to go back to sleep. I'm going to get up, get a cup of tea, and I'm going to come down and diamond paint, even if it's diamond painting my big holiday shop one. Right, let me see, that's that one. Now B or W, all it's missing was an M, and there's a B, so it's B. Oh dear. Was everybody having a good weekend? Been up to anything nice, or have you been doing like what I've been doing? Tidying up. Spring cleaning, as they say. Problem is with cleaning is you do a lot of cleaning, you get it all nice, and then you expect it to last a little bit, don't you? But no, it doesn't last long, because within the space of a day even, it's back to being messville, and you don't know how, because the only times you've been in that room since the bathroom is going to have a wee. Or a shower even. Yeah. And you just, you know, I don't know. Oh look, I've spotted R's. So we've got R's and W's. R's and R's. R's it is, and there's W's right next to it. Yeah. Oh, is that many? Okay. This is an experiment and a half, isn't it? Just to see what happens when you do this. Oh, shh. Hope I emptied this first before putting out from the previous go. I do like this gizmo. Just when you go to pour them in there, the odd one or two might jump elsewhere. Okay. Well handy that thing was. I'm so glad I got it. Timu. Ah. Now, what have I got to do Monday? Oh, I must ask my friend to ask the lady that she's seeing that I've left a message on her machine and texted her, and waiting for a reply. There we go. So that is that. I'm going to stop that now, and I'm going to go and do a different one. Right. So on that note, I am going to love you and leave you. And, oh well, what else do you want to see? Please put them down in the comments below, because not getting many views, and it's probably the content. It's probably me. And yeah, I don't know. What is it that you think I should try or could do to improve? And I know editing is probably one of them. Maybe tomorrow I'll look up editing, she says. Oh God. Right, on that note, I'm going to love you and leave you and say tatty bye.